welcome to RC Racing and NeoBuggy.net's roundup of the second day of qualifying here at the IFMAR Worlds in Thailand. Well, joining me for the roundup, we have our resident neo-buggy expert, because he owns, runs the world and the site. It's Phil Morton. I'm very pleased to welcome back our regular appearer on these sort of end-of-day reviews. It's Scotty Earnst. Scotty, as we know, from the world, but specifically from?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Thanks very much. Well, I think we saw a fantastic day's racing and certainly nothing that we expected when we went home last night after a Mayfield domination. Let's take round 3 first. Perhaps more straightforward, Phil. Hara on top. What did you make of it?
Yeah, I think the track conditions played a major part. The track's broken up in a lot of areas, and I think Hara made the most of it with his tyre choice and just consistent running. I spoke to him a little bit earlier, and he said he really wants the track to become more bumpy, more broken up, and he really sees he has an advantage in those sort of conditions.
Well, of course, then we had the heats today, by the way, we're not running in the order 1 to 15. The fastest guys actually in the top 5 heats were the last to go on. And inconveniently, just before they were about to start, we had a rain shower. Now, interestingly, the rain I was expecting in Thailand was a monsoon. We had rain much like an English Sunday afternoon, where it kind of spat for a bit and drizzled. And then you guys had to make the call to delay the racing for half an hour. Why was that, Scotty?
Well, safety was the main concern. Safety is the most important for the marshals when they're out there. So IFMAR rule states that pretty much no matter what Mother Nature throws at you, you keep racing. So, but the safety for the marshals was a concern, especially in the area right in front of the scoring and timing area. It was very, very slick when the water mixed with the oil that lay down, so it was unsafe for the marshals.
Now, we had a 25-minute delay, and at the end of that point, actually, I don't know whether the track was any better or worse, because the dust had settled down, but it was slightly slicker. But we had a really, really interesting final round, didn't we?
It did. A lot of things changed there in the final round. Guys that you're expecting to be dominant may feel like he was in the first 2 yesterday, struggled in 3 and had some problems in 4. Hara, I watched it. Hara flamed out during warm-ups. Coming over to Big Double, he was in a bit of traffic and chose a wide line, overshot, and then pancaked the chassis, flamed out immediately. So he started late, so he didn't get the 100% run that he was able to do. So that took 2 guys out of the heat and allowed a couple of other guys that move up, and so that changed the mix a bit.
Now, the guy who TQ'd round 4 was Tebo, and we've been waiting for him to do it, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, he was essentially the star of practice, and we've been waiting for him for sure. And I mean, everyone on my side, they voted him as the favourite to win, so maybe finally Jared is coming alive and really getting to grips with the different conditions after practice.
Now, with the best 4 out of 6 counting, we really don't know with 2 drop scores who's really in the lead. There's 4 or 5 guys have obviously nailed themselves into the semis, which of course as far as you can go. There's no direct qualifying into the final here. Give me a couple of names from the mid-reaches you think might find themselves in those semis straight through.
I think definitely Drake. I mean, he's been super consistent, not the fastest, but he's been like 4th, 3rd a couple of times. I'd pick Mike Truey as well. He had 2 bad runs in the first one, but he TQ'd the last 12, so I'd definitely put him up there. I'd like to see Kyle McBride make the semi. I think he's been, sort of the young star so far. So I'd like to see him.
That'll do. 3's enough for anybody, really. Now, Scotty, I mean, the key thing at the moment is that the way the track's disintegrating in a way. Now, that makes it very difficult for all the drivers. And of course, the decision was made yesterday not to patch the track during the meeting. I mean, that seems quite odd considering we're on round by round qualifying.
Well, try to get off my soapbox here because the rules state that they can't do anything to track. I agree with you. I don't know why exactly that is, because once the round is over, the track is new for everybody. I did hear that some maintenance will be done tonight. There will be some things done. There are some real bad, technically dangerous holes that have formed, especially by the pit lane, that has been causing havoc. So there is some basic work that is going to be done to a couple sections in the track. So that will hopefully put some consistency maybe a little bit back into the track.
Got an easy question for you. Who's TQing the event?
Oh man, easy. You always put me on this. I don't think it's sold up yet. Obviously it's not, but Ryan's got two zeros. Jared had a real good run. I think Hara's still got something into him. So I think it's wide open. Cody King is looking pretty fast too. So
I need a name.
I say midfield.
Thanks, Scotty, and thanks, Phil, and thank you all for watching this, the roundup of day 2 of qualifying from the 1/10th, per se, from the 1/8 Worlds here in Thailand. And stay tuned on NeboGreen.net for all our updates for the rest of the competition.